Ay, 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 ay. Right? Our caster 14. Yeah, the teams look to be going crazy right now. But that's just what happens when you're playing in a summer league. Seriously. It goes insane for people. Alright, Tarun is on. I am expecting Tarun to be on ball. And if he's not, I will be surprised. Apologies, you heard me open a Pepsi. Link just got on. I am conflicted as a caster because I want to root for one team specifically, but I have to be impartial. All right. All right. The teams have decided that I am host. Uh-oh, my fucking stream's broken. All right. All right. We are scuffed out of our minds. Q01Y2. This is going great, everyone. I'm having a great time. Great time. Fuck me, it did not... Hold on. U01Y2. U01Y2. WPI scrim. Some code. Enable. Alright, I apologize, chat. You have to bear with me for a little bit. I am also casting. Very confusing to me. Whatever, bro. I came here for no reason. That's okay. People like when I yell at them. Is everyone R? Remember to tank limit. Otherwise, anything goes. Is everyone R? Yay. Use team saying R. Not heard crypt say R. Am I missing something? R on team. Cool. Starting. Hello everybody. Welcome to Junkrat OTPs versus HammerDown. And my fucking overlay is disgusting. Hold on. Oh, I'm breaking it all. Trying to not block the players' names. Okay. God damn it, let me move forwards. There we go. We are set up. First map is Lijiang Tower. We see blue team, which is HammerDown, running Gotta Run on ball, which no one is surprised by, along with Toshi on Cass, who has been practicing Cass, along with Safi and Crypt on supports. We have Diesel on Reinhardt. I don't know much about Diesel, but let's see how he goes. And Zippy on Sojourn. Then for Junkrat OTPs, they are not living up to their name because no one is playing the goddamn character. Alright. 2 of my buttons are broken. I cannot swap to Iggy. Whatever. We see Link coming out, getting forward, and he is almost killed by a by a fire strike. Alright, We see Crypt get a big ante on Iggy. Link goes down, Eve goes down, and it's looking like it might be a clean fight win for blue. We see Tarun just clean up, and that is a clean fight win for HammerDown. My button for Iggy is still not working. I will have to see what that problem is in OT, or not OT, after this match. So, I don't get to see any Ramatra gameplay. Screw me, I guess. Alright. They are running Ramzar, which is really strong, but Tarun is just built different on the hamster. Never mind, his ass got slept. Oh, and Zarya goes down to a fatal charge. We get Crypt getting a nice sleep off on someone. I did not see who it was. Diesel is down. Both teams are only down one, but it looks like blue team's just gonna clean up quickly. Let's watch Toshi just kill Hose. Yep, there it is. I am a prophet. It's looking like it might be a little bit of a shit stomp, but we'll just have to hope that it isn't. Tarun dropping his bombs everywhere and just killing Gyro and almost making it out. Gotta love the dedication to the ball. Watching Ryan swinging on the enemies. Nano comes out onto Iggy. I wish I could swap to his POV, but my replay player is still fucking broken. So we just have to watch everyone around him. Wait, I can manually swap to him. I figured it out. Big Annihilation comes out, and he immediately gets shut down by the ball. That is the average Ramatra experience. We get a stun onto Zarya, and she's taken down, and red team is just getting run over again. This is a 100-0 for HammerDown to Junkrat OTPs. Will next round be the same, or will they be able to pull it back just a little bit? Alright, I'm ready to see Tarun commit more war crimes. Because this hamster is unbelievable. Tarun barely moving his mouse. I think he's fallen asleep at the wheel. Never mind, he's rolling back and forth. Apologies, my ADHD is getting to me. Link swapping off the Tracer onto the Sojourn, onto just a broken fucking character. Maybe he will have more success. I'm hoping so. Gyro is on the Symmetra, and he's probably going to TP them out of spawn. I don't know if he'll stay on Symmetra, but hey, might be a shout. I realized I forgot to turn off ads on this casting. So, fuck all of you Twitch viewers in the chat. I'm so sorry, but, get wrecked, bro. It's just how it goes.
I'm sure Brigitte could give you some pointers.
Ready.
We are waiting on Diesel to ready up this smelly man on Reinhardt. All Rein players do not take showers, and he smells like gasoline. Crocodile swapped off the Zarya onto Reinhardt, meaning that they no longer have an off-tank. You guys might want one of those. Okay, they did sim TP onto point, but Safi takes out Hose with a random Moira orb. You'll love to see it. And red team is just... Oh, he got booped off! So unfortunate, man. Tarun booping another off. Can these guys stop winning? Tarun looking to get a nice little cheeky ball run, but oh, he's hanging from the ceiling. Will he do anything? Yep, he slams onto the Mauga and runs away immediately. Iggy on his signature hero, Mauga. They do have an off-tank now, because yes, Mauga is an off-tank in 6v6. Sometimes. Occasionally. Big anti from Hose Machine. Iggy trying to follow it up. He finds Toshi. Link finds Crypt. They finish off Diesel, and Blue is pushed out. Oh, Taruna almost gets Iggy off the map. And he does actually get Crocodile off the map. And Iggy is just sort of ignoring the hamster right next to him. Oh, Iggy gets antied. Is that going to be the end of Mauga? It was very, very close, but he did not fall to his counter today. And then we see another just absolutely stupidly good mind play. And then the rest of Blue just collapses onto Junkrat OTPs, and it is just over. It's over in a flash. They get an entire team kill, and that is reset. And the hamster is going crazy. That is an ambitious slam from Mauga. We find that it does actually work, and they were able to clean up Blue Team. Gyro now on the Freya. I missed that swap, and he throws his bullet shot at his demons. You know, they were really asking for it. What can I say? No, Gyro, a really good player. Now on a really good character. Will this allow them to keep the point, or is Tarun just gonna drop bombs on them? They're gonna fall over again. I mean, who can be certain? Looking at Gyro just flanking on the side. He hits Tarun. Diesel charging for no reason, and that's Link hit off, and Gyro actually stays on. Let's go watch the hamster just swinging around. And he has swung through everyone. He has hit every single person. Alright, Crypt trying to frontline on Ana. I do not recommend that. Diesel going forward with his shield, but he just doesn't see Link shooting him. Now he does, but Link's far gone. Oh, we get another perk out of Diesel. Will he play it? That is an Ajax on the Shatter for Red Team. That is insane. It is an equal-looking fight, but Tarun is getting bullied because Mauga exists. 99 for Red Team. Zippy really close. Both tanks still alive for Red Team. They're running Mauga Doom, which makes me throw up in my mouth, but you know. What can I do? The hamster does get murdered, and Red Team takes the point. It is 1-1. No longer a shit stomp. And all it took was Iggy getting on his signature hero. Who'da thunk it? The Mauga player plays Mauga, and suddenly the game is easier. Crazy how that works. We really are just watching the hamster roll around because this guy is always in the fights for no reason. Let's try and get some DPS gameplay in here. Let's watch Link. I'm going to say this, and he's going to do nothing this entire round because I decided to watch him. It is the curse of me to watch people and never have them do anything cool. I've been very uncritical this game because I decided, you know what, it would be funnier to just... Oh no! Toshi has swapped on to Soldier. Soldier, by all metrics, being an outdated hero that just is outperformed by Sojourn. So we're gonna have to see this guy pull off a fucking miracle to make this work. But you know, he has Tarun on his team, so probably doesn't have to worry too much. Link immediately getting picked because I said I wanted to watch him. So let's go look over at Gyrodog, who is outside of the room. Alright. And Tarun is dead, and Diesel just fed with that charge. That was insane. Mei hiding. And she almost gets charged. But, red team is just running into them. Crazy how that works. Crocodile back. Or, Diesel... never mind. Both teams are on Reinhardt. Crocodile got off the Doomfist, so I feel a little better in my stomach. And Crocodile just charging a point. Tarun on the right side picking off Iggy. He tries to go in and immediately gets bashed. Let's watch Eve playing carry by picking Brig. Rally stunning the tank. Iggy follows up, and immediately they just shit out ults. And, you know, they win the fight. They actually win for only 2 ults, which is really, really nice. But the ult economies are relatively equal at this point. We've got Tarun with his mines, which he always wins a fight with for some reason. I'm waiting for him to lose a fight with mines, because then I could laugh at him. And we are coming up on Toshi, Safi, Mei, and Cryptol. So just all of the ults except for Shatter. And this guy drops mines for a 4th time. And because I said something about it, he finally gets no value out of it. I think they finally figured out that you can just stop walking into the mines. Oh, and blue team still wins the fight? Maybe? It's relatively equal. My buttons are not working. I'm going to watch Diesel as he gets his ass shot by Gyrodog and does nothing about it. And now everyone is shooting the Reinhardt. Big Maywall coming out to split the team in half. And Diesel shatters a wall. But you know, it works because his team is just killing everything else around him. I know, riveting gameplay. Just watching Tarun play the game again. Let's go look over at Link, see if he can get a pick. He's close to it, but he's at 100 HP. He got slept. I didn't even see the Ana on the screen. And the ball is... Oh my god, he is so dead. That hamster just got euthanized. And they break the Mei wall, but they broke it with Shatter, so... You know, unfortunate there. But, what was that? 3 ults that came out of Junkrat OTPs to flip point? I will say, at least the game is competitive. Let's go back to Tarun, because he's ratting around. Iggy, no clue that Tarun is just sitting behind him until Tarun announces his presence by shooting. And he immediately explodes, because Freya. Congratulations, everyone. This is Blizzard's favorite character. She got nerfed, by the way. Will it matter at all? No. And red team has won. I think that's the end of the map. Junkrat OTPs holding blue team off because the hamster exploded and they were not there to touch. It was a nice, clean... What? What? Toshi just fucking left. Alright, yeah. Let me make owner. And Hose is fixing this because I trust thee. There we go. Everyone is back in the game. Unfortunate that we lose that replay code, but I was casting it already, so sucks to suck. Anyways, that is 1 for Junkrat OTPs. So I get to change their number. I love that. I have paused the recording, so I don't have to worry about it. Rock restarting. Alright. Now that I can turn off the commentator voice, what the fuck was that last game? I am so surprised at the turnaround of Team Red. However, I'm not that surprised, because they put the Mauga main on Mauga. Hamster Rhine was definitely a decision. They might be the only comfort there. Oh, and red people. Oh, it was Rock. That thing. I might have lied. That was my fault. Alright. Because Junkrat won. HammerDown. Your map pick. Game mode is... What is the game mode? What is the game mode? What is the game mode? Don't remember what the game mode is. Hybrid. Oh, I am the leader of the lobby. Down. And first, alright. While I check that, I am swapping these around. Yep. And I will pretend that I didn't have to do that just now. Alright, Eve's team is ready. we are waiting for a confirmation from Crypt. Bans because Shadow said so. Freya, anyways. Alright. We are starting it back up again. Here we go. HammerDown now on the red team. Junkrat OTPs on the blue team. The HammerDown text is clipping out of frame, so I have to fix that quickly. Iggy getting on the Ramatra again. Why, bro? Just stay on the Mauga. Put the Mauga in the bag. Anyways, I didn't actually fix my spectate settings. Okay, why is F12 just not working for me? Alright. I will have to figure out later why F12 isn't working. But, team's teleporting. So, you know what? Works just fine. F12's capture highlight. Change that to screen lock. And now my F12 button works as intended. Safi on the Zen this time. It'll be pretty good if they want to explode the enemies, but, you know, even hoes are just insanely good with the Brigana composition. Still, Iggy is sticking the Ram, and as much as I love Ram, and as much as I love Iggy, this is not his character, so I really do think he should be on the Mauga, and I wouldn't be surprised if he swaps Mauga in literally 1 minute. Put the timer on screen. By 3 minutes, he'll be on Mauga. Crocodile just chilling here. They are running Ram Ryan, you know, 2 main tanks. And Tarun immediately just going on the point to split attention. And Iggy is low, and he's not blocking. That is really funny to me. It's okay. He lived because he was behind the car. And Crocodile just blows up. I didn't even get to see it. Toshi here with the cracked aim. Looking to shoot through. And Eve is just Eve's just killed quickly. There we go. I said it. I called it. This man swapped before 3 minutes. And there's a big ante on the front line of blue team, but they're just not stopped. And Crocodile goes to touch point completely alone, like a hero, and holy shit, blue team actually were able to clean it up and not lose first point. What an absolute hero. Iggy on his signature character now, so hopefully they won't be losing any more fights. Please, bro, stick the Mauga. I want to see you win. I actually don't care what team wins, but I'm happy that Iggy's doing well. Hose Machine on a very nice spot to just shoot the backline and not heal her team. And it looked like she disconnected for a second. Oops. That is going to be a reset to Hose Machine's ult charge, which is very, very unfortunate. Like, very unfortunate. I just have to ask where the hell Hose Machine went. We will be back after she gets back. Alright, we are still streaming. BRB taking a tutorial on how to counter Brig Mauga. It just says press W. And with me watching Hose Machine DC live, that means that my camera is just completely fucked. Drew, do you think we need May Sombra Hog? Him sounds interesting. I'm glad that people are shitbagging. KK, thanks for the tip. I don't know. I think Junkrat OTPs are very comfy on their team right now. So if they I need to change my skin. I'm throwing by not having by having the wrong skin. I go check the lobby, and Hose Machine is still not back. That's the mech. I do have no idea how long this time. Right. We have 36 plus 130. $35.06 is our estimated time of starting the tech pause. Okay, we are restarting the match because I am a big fucking idiot. And when I went to swap in someone else because Hose Machine disconnected, I restarted the match. But now we get to see Dino play.
Things were a lot simpler when I was robbing banks with the Deadlock gang.
Stay close to me and I'll keep you safe.
Getting my Legos. Well, now the map is brighter and much more enjoyable to watch. Because the stupid idiot known as Blue Dragon Flood fucking pressed the wrong button. So I'll be mad at myself the entire day. But we actually get to see Iggy playing his signature character from the start. Maybe, you know, they'll win more fights. Be real, that's not gonna happen. Excuse me.
Keep in sight. I'll have us in and out in no time.
I have no idea what's happening in chat. It seems like a schizophrenic rambling, but, you know, we're here and we're here to play. Dino on the Baptiste. Bap Brig, very high output in healing, but not as much utility as, say, an Ana. However, it's just how it goes sometimes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
And now that the game has restarted, we see Tarun again going off to the side like the little rat he is, and everyone having figured out how to play the video game. Alright, Link and Gyro teaming up to get Tarun, but he gets out, scurrying away like the hamster he is. And he goes back in as the hamster, swinging on 3. And he gets charged by Crocodile, and Crocodile decides to not fully pin him into the wall for absolutely no reason. We get to watch Diesel pushing in. He kills Crocodile thanks to Toshi, and Red Team has run over Blue Team with a lot more time than before, I think. Again, my bad. But, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Wouldn't have happened if Hose didn't disconnect, smiley face. We see Iggy shooting at his demons. And wow, this is some gameplay. Let's watch Toshi on ceiling looking to get Link. Instead, he gets shot by Gyro Dog and left at low HP. But he's allowed to stay around the corner. Gyro finally looking for the kill, but Toshi's already moved away. You were a little too late on that one, bud. And it looks like he has his updraft and dash swapped. Unless I don't remember how Freya works. Anyways. We get to see Crip just sitting on point while Iggy tries to commit war crimes on the Reinhardt. Iggy gets slept and immediately dropped into a ton of mines. And I am so surprised that Iggy lived. But, Red Team has just run them over. For the 4th time I say, my bad. We get to watch the hamster go and just loop them like it's Dead by Daylight. Booping up Dino and easily pushing back the entirety of the team. Sunny, why the hell would you raid me? I have a 3-minute delay. Thank you very much. Gyro gets a big bullet shot and forces out Transcendence. Zippy killing Iggy. What the hell, man? What you guys got against Mauga? And Link just kills him. Sunny raids with 6 viewers, and I see my viewership drop immediately to 2. That's how good it is. We've got Crocodile back on the Doomfist, like the end of Lijiang Second, and I throw up in my mouth because Doom Mauga makes me sad. Red team is dead, and we will see finally a successful defense on the second version of Midtown. Again, my bad. Alright, Doom taking the 1v1 with Tarun, and both are forced away. By that I mean just Tarun. And now Doom's forced away. I was correct. I am a prophet. Ryan charging in for no reason. Doom completely discorded and not leaving. There we go. Doom dropping on Sappy's head and taking her out, or them out. My apologies. And just immediately murdering Sappy. It is so unfortunate. Iggy just shooting at the front line as a Gold Mauga does. But it's okay. We love him. You know, my hero for playing Mauga into a bunch of people that definitely hate Mauga. Crypt just there. Iggy getting a lot of poke onto the enemy backline, and I'm falling asleep here, so I'm going to swap to Crocodile, who is in on the Reinhardt and immediately has to jump out because, you know, he decided to jump on a Reinhardt. And he takes out Safi again. What does this guy have against support players? And then we have Iggy again just walking forward as Mauga. And that is Red Team entirely in spawn. Eve's team is going crazy today. And the ball is just existing. Oh, and Crocodile gets taken to the farm upstate. HammerDown has 6 ultimates, and only their Bastion is using one. They could really just... There we go! As the team name implies, getting 2 kills with the... or not 2 kills, but 2 stuns, and Diesel gives his life for it. Let's see if Tarun can play a good enough ball to frontline before stabilization, but it really just seems like they've completely stabilized. Iggy on half HP and feeding to Toshi, but Toshi gets traded out. Again, I'm here, lost, because I can't find a good POV to watch the game from. Safi just sitting behind Ryan. Crypt getting punched off of the screen because Crocodile is again being an absolute menace to the backline. And he misses everyone with his charge-up punch and dies. Diesel walking on the blue backline. And Brig goes down. Everyone is down because Diesel pressed the W button. Finally, I've been waiting for Reinhardt to do that. Let's see if Iggy can press the W button harder. He tries and gets antied for it. He is antied and discorded, and yet nothing happens to him. And Diesel is the only remaining Red Team member alive, actually on point. Tarun is doing ball stuff. He drops the mines, but his entire team is just gone. And he gets caged for it. With that, Junkrat OTPs have full held third with a 4-minute time bank going into it. They held these guys for 4 minutes. And it is all thanks to, actually no one. No one did anything very specific. Except Crocodile. He kind of bullied the supports a lot. Like, a lot. It was kind of gross. Freya damage is ridiculous. If I press the stat line and I look at... Oh my god! Link sitting on a clean 10k damage as Freya. I thought Gyro was on Freya, but apparently not. I guess I'm not paying enough attention.
I'll keep you safe.
And then we have Crocodile on Doom just raking in damage and kills, and this guy really looks like he's playing the video game. And then we've got Tarun, top damage, top kills, because we put a hamster player on hamster. Tarun on the Ramatra again. I'm so tired of these teams running Rhine Ramatra. It does not work, and if you prove me wrong, I will eat my own tongue. All the teams walking forward, Tarun shooting at air, but he's just zoning stuff out because that's what Ram does. He's tired of getting bullied on the hamster. Eve swapping over to the Lucio so that their team has a bit of speed. I enjoy that. Iggy standing out in the open, just shooting, and somehow lives completely fine. Diesel getting taken out by Iggy, to no one's surprise, and Tarun playing Ramatra. He just killed people on Ramatra. Let's watch Toshi as he tries to clean up the backline and misses horribly. Thank God he has a team around him to help him. We see the Doom charge, fake out, and do nothing. And then what was that punch? Crocodile, are you okay, man? Back to Toshi, taking a nice off angle like I told him to do in coaching, and he's back to shooting behind the Reinhardt. He right-clicked the tank! He learned something! Oh my god! Please pop your Deadeye and kill people. Please pop your Deadeye and kill people. Charge it up, charge it up, charge it up. Oh, unfortunate. But he actually did what I taught him to do like 2 days ago. Actually, no, it was 4 days ago. I don't know time. I have brain damage. Crocodile just not able to move forward because I might have to eat my tongue at the end of this game. Who knows? They're going absolutely crazy. Red team. Watching Ram with the Annihilation. Yep, he runs in because he is nanoed. Kills the backline mostly. Alright, he cleans up both of the enemies. And it is down to... Holy shit! Link getting a ton of kills that I wish I would have seen, but Tarun just cleans up. Of course, I always swap to the person who dies or is not doing anything in a fight. I really am just the best at watching people play the video game. I like how it's open queue and no team has decided to get off of 2-2-2. It really seems like everyone just likes roll queue and no one wants to say it. Tarun... Oh! Big slam from HammerDown! And the Annihilation going crazy. Red team completely wipes blue team with the exception of Crocodile, who is just sitting there like, what the hell is my team doing? Let's go watch Iggy, because he's either going to die or use his cage, or both. Alright, walk forward slowly. You'll love to see it. And he's poking in the middle of the lane. Please play a corner, man. That was a big punch from Crocodile. Once that wall goes down, I kind of want to see you run in and cage. Please do it. He won't, and he's standing still. Again. There we go. Running in and caging when everyone is already low HP. Could have done it earlier, but, you know, better late than never. And we have hit the overtime. The overtime has hit the Overwatch game. And blue team is looking to full cap first point and take us into a longer match. I was only signed up for 1 hour, and unfortunately, I've already hit my quota. So it looks like I'm getting unpaid overtime. Taking a look at GyroDog here, who is a really good DPS player and is just on Freya. And is struggling because there are 2 shields. Find ourselves, oh, Diesel getting hit by the bullet shot, and we swap over to Tarun, who is just ram ulting, because ram ult is insanely good. I say this as a Ramatra Glazer. And Tarun cleans up, putting respect on Ramatra's name. He goes to poke out GyroDog and runs the fuck away because he took so much damage because he was overextended. But he doesn't die. And what was that? I actually just don't know what happened there. I'm gonna have to go back and replay. Iggy slamming in and using Cardiac immediately with absolutely no pressure put on him. Really, he just wanted to use his buttons, and at least he used them finally. Red team getting destroyed, and Junkrat OTPs just going to take them all out. Here we are on the push to 3rd point. And I'm excessively tired. It's okay. I'm not even watching the fight that's happening. I have to go swap to Crypt to figure out what's going on. And let's go watch Mr. Deadeye, who charges up enough to kill Crocodile. And thank God. Toshi actually taking all of my advice, choosing the perks I wanted him to, and charging his Deadeye. This guy is a good student and could go well. Oh, and I completely missed the time as Shatter takes down Tracer, who's trying to get the touch. And it is a Game 3 situation with Junkrat OTPs winning. But there is still a 3rd match. Ban Brig, says Tarun. He is upset. And I will see you guys if they play a 3rd round. I apologize for all of the silence. I have gotten a little bit of the stupid juice in my brain. It is 1-1 because Team 2 did indeed win. Right, Tarun's team did win. Tracer did not get to touch. It is not a shit stomp like yesterday. It is actually a very close game. We love to see it. I was not paying attention to who won, because I am what we call a dumbass in the industry. But people are taking a bathroom break, and I really want to see Shambali smiley face. Asking them to play Shambali Monastery because it is my favorite map. I know these fuckers won't. They go to Circuit Royale just to straight up attack or defense. Tired of asking people if they want to play and just going, hey guys, do you want to attack or defend based on team captain? Because I'm tired. Want to attack first, please. I don't have to change anything. Alright. And we have confirmation that I am a fucking idiot, and it is actually 1-1. So, it is set up correctly. Just are when you're ready. I am ready to pull the trigger on this game. When both teams are ready. Dino is R. Waiting on Zippy to come back. Alright. This VOD is going to be uploaded sometime this weekend. Or maybe when I'm not home. It would be really funny because it would piss off my mom. Eve Briggs scares me, not sure if I can sleep fine tonight. Womp to the fucking womp, smiley face. Gyro is going potty. Alright. I can't believe we're calling it potty when we already established bio break is what bathroom is. Back to the other tanks though, it's been a good match. Diesel. I love your ability to charge into danger without worrying about your own safety. We are alright. Alright, we are just waiting on Gyro Dog, and then I can finish my final contractually obligated game. I'm waiting for literally anyone from Eve's team drop the R in chat so that I can unpause my recording and we can play the video game. I'm out here low-key bullying players because I love them. I'm trying to be entertaining first, but unfortunately I have no one else in the lobby. Talk to me. R. They put R. Yep. My dumb ass forgot that that is the team captain. And we are starting on the final map. It is Circuit Royale. With the team deciding, the red team deciding to start on red team when they had the option. Makes my overlay job easier, but makes me very concerned for what they're about to pull out on attack. We get a nice view of the game, and for the third time today, Iggy is walking out on Ramatra. At least it makes a little more sense with Crocodile going Sigma. They are playing a very nice long-range comp with Eve on the brig, making me think that Eve might actually just be a good team captain and telling them how to play to their strengths. But honestly, I'm just expecting Iggy to swap to Mauga again. We've got Diesel and Tarun swapping to the Mauga for half a second, making me terrified that this man is going to pull out a third tank and be a absolute rat on them. Safi on the Lifeweaver, intentionally trying to piss off the caster. But I believe they are doing the rollout where they all jump onto the Lifeweaver pedal. They are, and we are going to see how poorly it goes because Safi gets killed immediately, and then Zippy immediately follows because Lifeweaver is a bad character, and no plan should ever be done with Lifeweaver. Safi, for the love of God, please swap to a different hero. Why are you walking out on it? Bud, I love you. That character is not good. Anyways, now that we are in the actual swing of things, I get to watch Iggy fumble around on Ram and punch a Reinhardt. And you know, that's honestly my favorite pastime. So I'm here for it. Except Iggy gets charged and absolutely murdered. Why does he have 350 HP? This is not correct. I'm just now realizing that the code made by WPI has the incorrect health amounts on some tanks. Yeah, Rhine is supposed to be 650. Ball is not supposed to have shields. So I'm going to have to chew out Hose Machine afterwards for telling me to use this code. But I'm not going to stop the match because I really don't want to have to restart this thing. And I'm honestly surprised none of the tank players have realized this either. And Iggy again getting charged by Diesel. It's honestly sad at this point because I know he would be living more if he had the correct health amount. Alright, they have decided to play it out. At least Dino has said play. I will listen to the enemy team. They seem to not be typing, so it doesn't matter. And with that, Safi still on the Lifeweaver. Honestly, I'm impressed by the dedication. What was that shield, Iggy? I'm going to viciously make fun of you, but, and that was just unfortunate. Actually, I'm not going to make fun of you because you're playing Ram. You're my goat, Iggy. I love you. Anyways, back to the game. Tarun is just here. So apparently we cannot be using the scrim code because the scrim code uses OpenQ health. And, you know, Ramatra is significantly weaker without his extra 100 base HP. Who'da thunk it? And Iggy is dead again. I will be taking a death check when the red team stops pushing. But we're just gonna watch as Diesel sets up on high ground like a maniac with Toshi. How is this working? We have Soldier 76 and Lifeweaver on the same team. Realistically, this should not be working. I say realistically because, like, holy shit, man. Then we have Dino taken down. I'm honestly out of words at this point. This game is just so scuffed. And red team just seem to be rolling through. Very little resistance. Tarun just swinging around and not getting shot at all for it. He goes and finishes off Gyro. He's gonna just slam onto point. Never mind. I am a straight liar. Do not listen to me. We've got Iggy getting shot in the back by Tarun, but it doesn't matter because he is Ramatra and just stands there menacingly because big evil robot. And then he dies as I say that. And we watch as red team just kills everyone. Toshi just sitting on the high ground, shooting the enemies, and that is 3 points done with a minute and a half on the clock. Dying 99 rally feels so bad. Unfortunate, Eve. Unfortunate.
Ready for battle.
God bless my melee kill again. I'm really curious about if the teams notice.
Been a while since I had so much company.
What's up?
Anyone want drinks? We're on Max's tab.
Behind me, friends.
Yeah, it looks like finally Tarun noticed it and did not speak up. I didn't notice it until Iggy was on Ram.
I'm allergic to that.
And that's just because I'm an idiot.
Bigger is better.
5, 4,
But now we have Iggy on the Mauga like I said he would be, not how many minutes ago? Did he swap to Mauga earlier? No, he was on Ram at the end of the fight. We are going to watch Iggy walk forward slowly with his gun and fire. Not setting a single person on fire. Finally, someone walks close enough for him to use Cardiac when he is right next to his supports and not pressured at all. And he slams in. I need to watch Link's gameplay because it is way more interesting. Never mind, he dies as soon as I swap to him. Let's go to Crocodile. And as you can see, we are cooked, chat. Let's go see what the defenders are doing. Toshi on the payload. I don't know why he's here when Diesel exists and should be in front of him. But, that's just how it goes. And then Diesel walks forward after 2 of his teammates have died and dies on guard. Like an absolute hero. Tarun running away, as is Safi, who is on, Ana. And we watch slowly as my chat dies again. Tarun on the hamster. Deciding to be just a little cheeky. And he gets hacked immediately and then ulted on. And honestly, it's so funny because he's just getting bullied. He is not allowed to play the video game. We saw him get hacked, stunned, twice, slept. He got antied, and he still got a ton of peel and still died. And that gets him onto the Junkrat Queen, which honestly I am not surprised by. That was complete bullying. Wait, he didn't get slept. I literally cannot. I'm not a masochist, come on, says Tarun. As he's been running ball into Mauga this entire series. And he gets hacked and surprisingly lives. Dino getting murdered by charge because Eve bashed into the Reinhardt. Allowing him to have a wall to kill someone on. And now we go back to watch Toshi, who is on Sojourn, you know, the really balanced character that everyone loves. You know, it's crazy how Red Team makes an amazing turnaround when they get off of their throw picks. And Diesel shatters a Rhine shield and gets shattered back for it. Honestly, deserved. You shouldn't have done that. Safi going DPS Ana and getting murdered by Iggy because, you know, decided to let the tank not get antied. I don't even know what you chucked your grenade at, but you didn't have it. Here we have Red Team living. I think someone came up my staircase, so I'm scared. We're gonna go back to watching Toshi. Watch the Sojourn do something. Link coming up on his ult. Let's see if he can get anything done with it, but he is half HP and initiating. And he gets Ajaxed. You should have gotten healed first, bud. Now everyone's stuck in Iggy's cage. And blue team might be able to win that. Yes, they do, because they use Shatter as well. To no one's surprise, they shit out ults and win a fight. I'm starting to get dehydrated here from talking for way too goddamn long, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. And I'm starting to stutter. This is going very, very well. See, it is a close series, the closest one Summer League has had yet, because my team's shit stomped 6 games in a row but that's okay, because we'll probably lose sometime. Before pride cometh before the fall. And Tarun gets a big pick and dies anyways because Junker Queen is on 375 HP. Who the hell greenlit this game mode? I cannot believe I allowed Hose Machine to tell me to use this game mode. And that is a big 6-man EMP, but Gyro dies for it, and the entire team gets hit with Tarun's Rampage. He is on the Rhine and almost takes him out. He does. He finishes the kill. And I am almost going to sneeze. This is going to be very ugly if I do. Iggy and Gyro waiting for his team to respawn. Thank God that they are smart enough players to do that. It's really funny watching teams do that. Crocodile charging in and already dropping to low, but we're going to watch Eve just jump in and hopefully not die. Eve gets 2 nice boops in and Diesel dies. Both lamps are forced out. And Crypt is about to get his ult. See if he can do anything with it. Never mind, he might not even need it. Red team is holding very, very well. Crypt is low, but, you know. Don't really need anything when the entire enemy team is dead. Tarun is walking forward. Like a good tank player does. Please do not take the... do not take the pedal off the metal. Excuse me, Tarun very close to another Rampage. Getting stunned, but despite being on cart, I'm spitting everywhere because I'm trying to talk too fast and too much. The entirety of blue team gets a team kill, and it looks like we will be going into a round 4 situation. These guys are really milking me for all I'm worth. I just want to go home. It's 3-2-3. Have 1 minute in the bank for Junkrat OTPs. 2 minutes 15 in the bank for HammerDown. HammerDown has a very nice lead here. They just have to hold blue team for 1 minute and then push to wherever they did. It is very, very winnable for both teams. However, that extra minute is very nice. That is like 2 team fights worth. They have twice as many chances to win as blue team does. Blue team is going to have to pull off a miracle. By a miracle, I mean just play the characters they're good at, because that's been working. Like Iggy's on the Mauga, thank God. Link on his way to play Widow and hopefully win. Are not ready to up. What is Crypt waiting for? And teams are ready, they're just not doing anything. Never mind, they swapped the code back to... What is this? Diesel already forward and killing a few people. Not killing, just hitting with Fire Strike. They're looking to hold this first corner, so that it's very hard for blue team to hold them. It's a very good strategy, if only the tanks had the HP to do it. And Tarun is dead. Both their tanks have died, and the team has to kite back, or else they are doggerino fuckerino. Seems like they might be. Toshi almost gets hit with a sleep dart. He is still at 100 HP. He gets taken down. Safi and Crypt forced to run away as a pair. They get back in time with their team, but they're going to have to contest without Toshi, who is still in the spawn room. Diesel charging in, losing half his HP in one fell swoop. And he is about to die again. Tarun going down, Crypt going down. Red team is feeling the pressure. And Iggy is just sitting on point shooting, because that's what Mauga needs to do. Tarun swapping over to his signature hero because they are not running Sombra. Ain't that funny how it works? You watch Tarun drop on the enemies and just try and get anything done. His team gets shattered by Crocodile. I'm forgetting who's playing the game because I am so exhausted, but it's okay. That's a big slam from Tarun. He gets to do something, and he immediately gets charged by Crocodile. Crocodile's team is behind him, so he doesn't get punished for it. And that is blue team just going forward. That is bombs dropped on point on a shattered blue team. Their team is starting to crumble thanks to the help of Tarun and shatter from Diesel. This might actually be the end. They finally hold at second point. Holy shit. Took them long enough.
4-3.
Junkrat OTPs looking to just hold for a while. They have made enough distance where 2 minutes might not even be enough to push all the way. They might be forced into overtime. And that is amazing for red team. Unfortunately, or amazing for blue team, what's also amazing for blue team is Toshi getting back on this trash-ass hero. Nothing against Toshi. He's got good aim, but man, this hero sucks compared to this one. I love power creep. So let's watch Toshi run out and probably get killed by Link.
Where did a medic like you learn to handle a weapon like that?
The number of battlefields I've seen, I was bound to pick something up. Hey.
And now we wait for 30 minutes as the teams are just sitting there trying to ready up.
My ultimate is charging. My ultimate is amplification.
Rune set team 2 to ready. Someone on team 1, set your entire team to ready, please. Okay. We just wait out the time instead. They're deciding to hold high ground, giving the first corner, but this is fine because if they just shoot down, there's not going to be much that they can do. Tarun on the 350 HP Ramatra, even though that hero sucks ass without his roll Q health bonus. I was wondering why Ramatra seems so bad today, and I figured it out. Link getting some HP chunked out of him. Let's watch as Toshi just runs forward. That was a big anti onto Dino, but he is in a very small room, so none of the team can go on it. Blue team starting to drop down to contest because red team was able to just push forward without much trouble. Toshi going down to Mauga, maybe not. Yes, he did, but it was to Crocodile instead. And I am just a prophet for when people die. Let's go back to watching Link's gameplay. shooting the corner like a good boy.
Area denied. 60 seconds.
Link getting a few nice hits. The team is very split up on both sides. Lamp is forced out, but Amplification Matrix is also used. And Bastion is almost killed. He is finished off. We see Link dive in, try and get any kills, but his target priority finally finds Toshi. Like I said, Sojourn is just a better hero. And we see Overclock played because there are 30 seconds left in the map, and Safi decided to Moira ult completely alone. That was a severe lapse in judgment. And I can only think that the pressure is starting to get to HammerDown. Tarun walking back to point, but it might not be enough. He's in the Amplification Matrix, and his team gets shattered. But they're able to take down Crocodile, only losing Toshi. Is this where they get their comeback? Finally get the momentum to push forward. And Iggy walks in, getting picked off. Red team finally getting some momentum this round. They just have to push around the corner, but that is most of second point. Are they going to be able to do it in overtime like blue team did? They used a lot of ultimates for that fight. They only have Crypt and Diesel coming up on ult. While Junkrat OTPs is walking in the fight with 3 already charged. It might just be a run-in and cage moment. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to see from Igiwaru. And they're able to clean up the fight. And Junkrat OTPs wins. They win 2-1. So a very close game.
Play of the game.
Alright, Eve's team has stopped playing. Iggy has stopped playing the video game. Can only think that he is leaving to towel off his sweaty ass after playing Mauga for 3 maps in a row. With that, I will be seeing you all later.